Okay. Well, give me a sec. Okay. So, this is your boy King LJ. Not sure if you guys can. Yo again. What's up, 80s? How you doing? Um, I am currently listening to a beat that I made. I'm not sure if it's audible to you guys. If it is, great. If not, then that sucks. Um. Anyway, I appreciate the love. I appreciate the support. I am doing a second live stream today. What had originally happened was I was gonna make the first live stream. I was meaning to ask you. Do I mean to ask you? Can you do voice impressions of characters? I I can hear the track. Okay, perfect. Oh, so 80s is asking me to do voice impressions. Okay, well, 80s. Hang on. hello, hello, George. hello, Georgie. It's me, Pennywise, the dancing clown. Oh, 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 what's going on, Mickey? What's going on? It's me, Mickey. Well, gosh. If you don't know who those are, make sounded pretty good. The Pennywise, I do it. Thank you, 80s. Thank you. I appreciate that. Um. Well, do I have any of these on repeat? If I do, that's great. Um, will it will it go through more than once? I just want to know. Okay, good. Can you do anime characters? Dun dun dun. Okay, let me ask you this, 80s. Does Rick and Morty count as anime? Because I can do a good impression of Rick from Rick and Morty, and I can do a good Morty. So unless you want to count those as, well, it's a Western cartoon, so not really, but go ahead. Morty, we gotta get back to the spaceship. Oh, jeez, Rick, I really don't know. Jeez. Anime. Gee, hold on. Anime. What would be a good anime? Oh, I can't. When's the last time I watched anime? Wow. Dragon Ball? Okay, I got this then. Dragon Ball. I got this. Vegeta, what does the scouter say about his power level? It's over 9,000! There you go. There you go. There you go. There's a good. That one was pretty good. Or it should have been good. Hopefully it was good. Hopefully. Put that there. Perfect. Because I wanted to. LOL. Thanks, mate. No problem, mateys. Yeah. Respect. Respect. So I started up the live stream again. So I wanted to kind of talk about how Jesus can kind of influence people. Not only Jesus, but also the enemy, which is the devil. Jesus and the devil can influence people. I've seen it. I've seen Jesus influence people in a good way, and I've seen the devil come into people's lives and taking over. And I just don't like how he's able to do that. But we can help the people that are controlled by him. We can help them by bringing them to church. But if they turn the offer down, you really can't force them. And the thing is, even when it comes to Jesus as well, he can also have a good influence on people. For example, there was a point in my life where I was depressed, shy, timid, all that. I know, it's kind of hard to believe. I was shy and timid at one point, but yes, I was shy and I was timid. I would always be, and even one of my friends, Ethan, he knows this. I would kind of look around like I was always like shy, like that type of thing. But now it's different. I'm outgoing, and I'm loving it, and I'm being the best me now because I started going to what is called the gathering every Tuesday night. And I've noticed that God has like changed people, but that again, they have to want the change. They have to want to accept him into his life, and they have to want help. And there's like a lot going on right now. Like, I know there are people that are addicted to like alcohol and all that. You can go up to them and you can actually offer them the help. But if they turn you down, you can't force that on them. You can't. Because if you do, they will they will either get scared or be like, what are you talking about? I don't understand. Like, This is something that's been on my mind for a while. Aside from me doing music and all that, I I, I enjoy doing that. Don't get me wrong, but um, but like you have to fully understand where you messed up before getting help. Because if you can't figure out where in life you have actually messed up, then you have to be able to like put the pieces together like I had to. I kept there was a lot of things I kept holding back and holding back, but not anymore. I was like, no, I'm done. I'm not holding anything back anymore. All my emotions, all the stuff that I say now is real. I am real. I'm a real, like, genuine, truthful, honest, kind, caring person. And for the first time, I'm actually going to say this. I have, since going to the gathering, I have since not cried once. Never. And the and if and when I do, it's only out of joy. I've never cried out of sadness once. I've only cried out of joy, which is a great feeling. Trust me. When you shed the first tear of joy, it's amazing. Then and only then you know that you are set. And also if God comes to you in a dream and tells you what you have to do it. Because believe me, that's what God did for me. He came to me and he told me I was meant to make music. I didn't know that. He just came to me and he's like, Larry, I need you to do this and get my message across to people in this way. And I'm like, okay, why don't you help me with that? And he's been helping me with that. And I'm very blessed that he has. And my mission in life is to inspire a a whole new generation of artists because there are a lot of artists out there that really don't get enough recognition for what they do. They don't. It's sad, but they don't. Unfortunately, that's how life is, and it's hard being an artist. Believe me, because I've seen things that any artist, for that matter, shouldn't go through. Um, and when artists like me and my friend Brennan speak, we mean what we say. Not only through our words, but through what we do. Like I didn't just wake up one day and decide to make music. No, God gave me a gift to use, and I decided to take that gift and put it to use instead of letting it go to waste. Because a lot of times, there are a lot of people that do get a gift from God, they just let it go to waste. But I feel like they shouldn't. I feel like if God has given you a gift, you should use it to your advantage. What else? Oh, and if you were, and God also puts you on this earth for a purpose. And the key thing is to find out what that purpose is, whether it be to help people, whether it be to inspire people, whether it be to uh, make people laugh, cry, whatever. Do it. Do it. Live the best life you can. Because there's not too many people who have ambition like I do and like Bren does. Shout out to you, by the way, Bren. And yes, I'm gonna shout you out every time because I respect you a lot, Bren. And I did see that video that you posted. Loved it, by the way. I'm not sure if you'll see this this second live stream. If you do, I love the video I saw. Explaining your opinion on Jesus. And I do agree with a lot of what you're saying. It is very different with different cultures. And you're honestly a chill, laid back person, man. I really respect that. Yeah, thanks, Hades. I am. I like being a chill dude. Let me be honest. I love it. I'm living the best. I'm being the best me I can be right now. I went through a lot of hard times and whatnot, and it took some time before getting to know all the people I do now. But now that I do know them, it's like, oh, I don't have anything to worry about because I have all these people to help me, to guide me. And I appreciate them for that. I do. What was I saying? Oh, the fact of the matter is, though, the reason why I'm so chill is because I've come to the point in my life where it doesn't matter what someone says to me in a negative way. If someone comes to me and says something negative, I just brush it off. Like if they say if another student in were to come up to me and be like, "Oh, you're a really bad person," I'd be like, "Cool, that's your opinion. I'm not a bad person, but that's your opinion of me. You're judging me. I don't judge anybody. But if anyone wants to judge me just by looking at me and assume that I'm a bad person, get to know me first. Honestly. I respect people who take the time to get to know one another. I respect people who take the time to talk to one another, to dig deep into their emotion, because not a single person on this earth is the same. Yes, I will admit there are a few people there are people on this earth that look like you, but there's not a single person that's the same. No, there's just not. Now, from from my standpoint, if I ever came into um contact or not contact, if I ever met someone who looked and acted and thought exactly how I did, that would blow me away. But I know that that's probably not going to happen. I'm not going to say it won't happen, but it's very, very, very highly unlikely. And even if I do, like I said, it'll blow my mind. And it's amazing how um it's amazing how like God like created us. It's like he was just there like, oh, I'm just gonna create life. Like he was like, let there be. He's like, I want there to be light, and then there was light. He was like, I want there to be life, and then he created man. He created woman. He created animals. He created nature. He created beauty. He created all this. He created all this stuff, which is absolutely mind blowing. And yet, we as humans sometimes, and I'm not gonna name, I'm not gonna say any names because I really don't know who would, but we as people sometimes, I'm gonna admit, do take advantage of that. It's not okay that we do that. So the people that take advantage of the earth that God has created should be shown the light, the way, the truth. And if all they believe is like sin, then that's not right. They're following the wrong thing. They're following the enemy. They're not following God. They're following the enemy, which is wrong. I live by. I personally live by the word. Um. Oh. And the thing is, when I fully was finding live and love, man. Hey, shout out to the Chaos Candle. Thanks. Um, but yeah, in 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 real retrospect though, I found my way when I met Ethan. I was I was shy. I was timid. I always thought sat up in the back of the church that I go to. When I met Ethan, he was willing to work with me. And I am very thankful for him because now I am seeing the best me I can be. And I didn't even know what I was doing. Sin is a disease plagued mankind since. Yes, exactly my point. Exactly my point. Exactly my point, Chaos Candle. Sin is a disease plagued mankind since the beginning. Exactly. That's why we have God, because sin is a plague. We as humans, we can either choose to sin continuously, or we can choose to live the life of God, we can choose to follow Christ. And the people that choose to live the life of sin, and they don't choose to find God, and they turn down Christianity, they are the dumb ones, because they don't know what they're missing. And we can do everything in our power to bring them forward, but it's just the matter of them wanting to come to church by inviting them. And if they turn Christianity down, you can't force Christianity on someone. But if a person that has lived in the life of sin comes to you and they're like, I don't want to live this life anymore, I want to give it all up. Oh, yes. Again, Toxic Candle, thank you. Sin is love. Sinful life is toxic. It infects everything and everyone around you. It can. And that's the sad thing. It can. It can. It can infect everyone around you, but it doesn't have to infect. It doesn't have to infect you. You can choose to get away from sin. But if you are surrounded by a group of sinful people and you want to get away from them, you have to make that choice yourself. You can't just go up to the people you're surrounding yourself with and be like, okay, I want to stop or I want to. It's hard to. It's hard to It's hard to put it. It's hard. I'm trying to figure out how to put it. It's hard to, when you're in a group of sinful people that continues to infect you, you begin to continue to make the same mistake, you continue to do the same things over and over. But if you look at those people that are infecting you, you have to tell them, I don't want to be around you because you are not good for me. Because there are two groups of people in this world. There are the people who influence you in a bad way, and there are the group of people who influence you in a good way. And the people that influence you in a good way are Christians. Now, there are some Christians that claim to know God, but they really don't. But they have to free themselves, and they have to realize who God actually is. Because to say I know God is one thing, to believe is another. And I know God is my Savior, and I know God has sent his son on the cross to die for my sins. That's a good thing. Yeah, exactly. Faith will save. Keep, yeah, keep the faith is difficult though. It is. It is hard to keep faith. It is. It is. Chaos Candle. It is though. But but the thing is, even as hard as it is, you have to believe. It's it's all about it's all about heart, soul, and mind. And if you don't let the enemy play mind games with you, and you look and you say to the enemy, I'm not going to let you take over me. I don't want anything to do with you. Go back to where you came from. Then he's not going to like that. So when you transition over to being a Christian, that is when Satan's like, I'm a back off. You're turning into a Christian. I'm a back off. But from time to time, Satan will attack you. From time to time, it has happened. And that is when you begin to cast him out more and cast out his demons more as well. Because you want to be surrounded by angels. And you want to be surrounded with good things, good people, good vibes. All that stuff. All that stuff that's not negative or bad. You want to be surrounded by because of who you want to be. It's not who you are now. It's about who you want to be. And at the time, I was asking myself, who do I want to be? Do I want to be some miserable, depressed person? Or do I want to be a nice, chill dude that's easy to get along with? And I told myself that I wasn't going to be depressed anymore because God came to me. He had to come to me a second time when I was depressed and remind me that I am here. I am here for you, my child. And then few months down the road, God gave me a gift, and I am using this gift currently to make music. He showed me I was meant to do that. God came to you? Yes, he did. He did. He talked to me through my dream. And not many people, not too many, I don't think too many Christians are able to see God in their dream like I do. And if God does come to you in a dream, it's amazing. Let me tell you. How do you know it was God? Great question. Great question right there. How do I know it was God? Well, there's one thing he said to me that I that made me know, or that I knew was him. He had said, LJ, I know one thing about you that no one else would know about you. And I'm not going to say it in the live stream because I didn't even know this about myself. He knew something. God knew something I didn't even know about myself. That's how I knew it was him. So when God knows stuff about you that you don't even know, that's how you know it's him. Because the enemy would just come to you and be like, he would lie to you. But God, on the other hand, he would come to you and he would tell you something you don't know about yourself. Like, I didn't know I was meant to do music. That's how I knew God came to me. It was at that moment when God came to me in my dream and said, "You are meant to make music," and spread my message that way. So at that second, at that very second, something instantly, I was like, okay, I will do your work. I will put your message out. The radical dude. Thanks, Kendall. That's bit of autocorrect there, radical. I don't worry, it's fine. It happens to all of us. But yeah, um. By the way, if you don't mind me asking, there, radical. Um, how did you come across my channel? I'm just curious. I'm just curious as to how you came across my channel. Anyway, I'm getting off topic here. So, what, like I was saying, he did, when he did tell me I was meant to spread his message through music. I'm an explorer of sorts. Oh, okay. So you were just exploring and then you came across my channel and then okay. Okay. Sweet. Sweet, 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 sweet. Love that. I love explorers. Explorers are awesome. Not gonna lie. In fact, there was a point in my life where I was an explorer. Yes. Um anyway, when God did come to me in my dream and told me I was meant to spread his message through music and rap, I was like, okay, God, how do I do that? And he was like, don't worry, my child, I will help you. I will help you. I will help you with your flow. I will help you. I will guide you to make the beats. Music is a similar interest to me as well. I was looking for guitar live streaming, I think. Sweet. That's awesome. That's awesome. Well, I'm glad you're here, Chaos Candle. Um, anyway, he was like, I will help you make the beats. I will guide you, my child. And I was like, okay, cool. So you've given me this gift, and now I'm going. So now you're wanting me to make my dream a reality, and that's what I did. I listened to him. I made my dream a reality. So now I am making and writing music based off not only God, but things that I think should be revealed also. And that's what I about being a Christian, because you never know with God. He could come to you in any and he could come to you and give you any kind of he could give you any kind of it is making music is awesome. And it doesn't matter what kind of music you make, as long as you're making music, though. Whether it be rap, hip hop, country, all that. Music to me is music. It doesn't matter what kind of music you listen to, it's just there. And not enough, I feel like not enough artists get credited again. Anyway, back to myself. So he, what was I? Oh, he was so when he gave me the gift of being able to do music and make music and write music and make these beats so I could work on my flow, I was like, damn, I didn't know I could do this. So now I have a talent that I have chosen to put to use. I have I have I have a talent that I'm putting to use because of God. God literally took me and made me into something that I never knew that I could do. Like if you were to meet me like what 9 years earlier, I would have looked at you and I would have been like, well, I don't know what you're talking about. I I I would if you would have met me 4 years earlier, I would have never in my life imagined doing music. But now that I see myself writing out lyrics and being the actually being able to make proper beats and working on flow and whatnot, it honestly it's surprising and it's overwhelming. It it's like, damn, I've had a gift that I really didn't realize that I had until again God showed me. And yo, yo, look who joins the chat. Yo, my man. Shout out to Reggie's home videos, man. Shout out to Reggie's home videos. What's up, my man? We're all born with a heartbeat music inside. Yeah, yeah. We're all born with a heartbeat music inside. True, because our heart beats. Our heart beats. I love that. I might use that. I might use that as one of my lyrics. Our heart beats. I might use that. I might use that for a lyric. Wow, that's awesome. That's awesome. Thank you. Thank you. Actually, I'm gonna take a I'm gonna take a picture of that right now. I'm gonna take a picture of that right now using my phone here. That's awesome. I need that. Where was it? There it is. Right there. Right there. Right there. Right there. Boom. There. When's the next track coming? My friends say they like your stuff. You know what, Reg? It's funny you mentioned that. Um, I'm not sure if you've seen it, but I just released Reborn. Not that long ago. So I do have another one coming. Um, and it, let me tell you, it is a banger of a track. It is amazing. I love it. And it's just gonna be amazing, and it's oh, I'm so gassed just thinking about it. Make sure to let them know. Thanks, Reg. Hey, by the way, Reg, I'm not sure if you've been paying attention, but there was this kid that came up to me at youth. You remember you should get in touch with Daryl cuz he does Christian rap type stuff. Yeah, it's quite funny that you mentioned that. Real funny that you mentioned Daryl's name. Um cuz there's been a few times where I've actually seen Daryl at young adults. So that's awesome. Um and yeah, so I will when I see Daryl again, I will definitely talk to him. But right now, there's this kid named True Bren on YouTube and Instagram, but I know him as Brennan. He's also a rapper like me, but he's more um. Actually, me and him are like the same, but because we like to how shall I say this? Oh, for Pete's sake, we like to rhyme our words. I want to say rhyme our words. Um, time is here 8:50. Okay. Well, and I've been going on for 47. Wow, that's quite long. Okay. Wow. So anyway, like I was saying, um, I have actually managed to take my gift that God gave me and used it to my advantage. And not too many people have the ambition to do that. So, yeah, there. Amen. A I learned a crazy amount of musical worship leading when I was younger. Even if you don't stick with a group, it's still a great way to learn. It is. It is a great way to learn. It's a fantastic way to learn, man. Honestly. And again, there's not too many people that would have the ambition to do what I am doing. I am literally living the best I am living the best way I can right now. It this is basically the best me I can be right now. Actually, actually, I have my book with me. I just realized this is for it's not it's I do have another music video coming out. I just got to get the I have the beat made. I have the audio done. I've recorded my voice. I've recorded my audio. All I need to do is record the footage, piece it together, and then it will be released. But in the meantime, I'm gonna give you guys a little bit of a taste as what's to come in the song in my next track after I've released the track that I'm going to release. So this is what I have. I'm only gonna read from a certain lyric that stuck out to somebody at my school today. Where did it start? Um, hang on. It starts with the I've taken a much bigger step that led to turning my dream into reality by having ambition, not and a desire. I'm not a liar. Even when spitting fire, I'ma climb higher without ever getting tired. My rhymes are dire because they never get drier. That's that's just a little bit of a taste, a little bit of a taste for you guys. For That's just a little bit of a taste as to what's to come. That's just a little bit. That's just a little bit of a teaser, if you will, as to what's to come for my for the next um music video after and it's gonna the one that I'm writing. I have a few names in mind, but the one that sticks out the most to me is No Fear. That's the one that's sticking out to me the most right now for the name for this one is No Fear. Um, the one that I did might be just a one take freestyle, just showing my flow, my bars, everything. So when I drop this one take freestyle, mm, you guys are gonna love it. I can already tell. I can already tell you guys are gonna love it. It's absolutely amazing. It's absolutely amazing. I love I love writing music. The reactions I get both in and outside of school when I show people my talent is insane. They're like, Larry, you're actually good. And I'm like, yo. And I'm just there like, yo, I respect that. So, yeah, the amount of times I I honestly I have a few people that have come up to me in school and outside of school and said, "Larry, this is awesome." They actually um they actually tell me to keep going. And I that's what I've been doing. I've been following my passion, and I've been having the willpower and the ambition to do what I have been given to do, if that makes sense. Um, and ever since finding this gift, or sorry, not finding, ever since I've been given this gift, I have been blessed. Honestly, the amount of times I've been in bed lying there and just thinking of lyrics that I could be writing out, because I think most I think I think the main thing that artists would have in common would be to stay up and write and continuously write music. That's the main thing that all artists would have in common. They put their heart into it. And that's what I'm doing. I'm putting my heart into my music. Not only am I putting my heart into it, I'm putting my soul into it. My heart, my soul, my mind. My mind most importantly. Mainly 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 the reason why it's the mind is because that's where I get all the ideas to write the all or that's where I get the most ideas to write these lyrics down. And there's been one day where I've heard, or when I did hear the voice of the Lord telling me to do this, I was like in shock. Um, and my I couldn't figure out what the idea behind it was. So then then I was told why. I was to inspire a new generation, a whole new generation. Imagine that, me inspiring a whole generation of people. Like, to me, that sounds insane right now, but down the road, my guess is that my channel will be like huge because I've been following my calling, my dream, my passion, and that's what life is about. It's about taking the leap. It's about taking the leap of faith and not having fear. Because when you think about it, yes, thank you, thank you. I do have high expectations. I I honestly do. I love how much I have changed in life off of YouTube. I have changed in life. I have seen good things. I've seen bad things. I now I now I feel the need to have the high expectations for myself that I do. Because if I don't have these high expectations, there's really nothing for me to push towards. If me if and if since I'm giving myself high expectations, that gives me something to push towards. That gives me something I can hope for. And like I was saying, you have to take the leap of faith and you have to not be afraid and you have to not have fear, because if you have fear, all it would stand for it, all is if you have fear, then you don't get then you don't get anywhere, honestly. Because if you're the one that's there, like, oh, I have a gift, but I don't know how it's gonna. I really don't know if I should share it because I'm too scared to do so. You're not gonna go nowhere. You're not. It's just the reality. It's just how it is. It's just how it is. You know. if you're not going to take the leap of faith and actually, wow, I've been talking for a whole hour. Wow, that's something. Anyway, if you're not willing to take the leap and step into action once God has spoken to you and told you what you're supposed to do, if you don't take that leap of faith and you're too scared to, just remind yourself of one thing right now. Actually, remind yourself of a few things. One thing I would suggest is have high expectations. Second thing would be all fear stands for is false evidence appearing real. So you only have fear if you let the enemy put that into you. If you say that I don't fear nothing, then the fear's not there. And you have to not have, and when you realize that you don't have fear, that's when you can get the high expectations that I would have. Because, and also you have to be 100% positive, 100% real with people, and you have to be honest and respectful. Those are the 6 key things that I would highly recommend you would stick to if you were to stick to anything. When God calls you to do something, you stick to those 6 things that I just listed off. Because in the end, you want to be known for success. You don't want to be known for failure. You don't want to be known for being that one person that got picked on. No, you want to be successful. You want to be the best person you can be, which is absolutely amazing. It's an amazing feeling. Trust me, it is. It's the best feeling anyone could ever have. I have that feeling, and it is amazing. I love it. I love having the feeling of being the best me. I have too much doubt. I don't think I'll ever get up to. I have too much doubt. Chaos Candle. Oh my gosh. You have too. You can't. No, Chaos Candle. Why would you? Come on. You're too. Don't doubt yourself. Listen to any of you out there that doubt yourself. Don't. It's not worth it. It's just not. Trust me. Trust me when I say this. It is not worth doubting yourself. Because I used to doubt myself a lot, and it absolutely crushed me. Which is another one of the reasons why I hit depression. Because I always doubted myself. But now I don't. I don't doubt myself now. And now I'm realizing that it's gotten me. Is it too much failure in the world? We can't all be winners. No, okay, we can be winners. We can. We can. We just have to believe. We just have to push. We have to push our way. Once God has spoken to you, again, once God has spoken to you and given you a gift, use it. Take it to your advantage. Do what you can. Don't be afraid. And failure is not an option. Just because there's failure in the world doesn't mean you have to be a failure. You can be a success. There are people who fail. There are people who come at you and hate on you. You can't let that tear you down. If you let that tear you down, then you are showing them that they are the better person. No, those people are not the better people. If you are surrounded by people who are hating and picking on you constantly, then it's just not going to work. It's just not. I'm going to tell you that right now. If you do let these people in your life and you continue to let them hate you, pick on you, bully you, whatever, you're not going to be able to do what you want to do because they'll always put you down. You have to get away from the people who put you down, like I did. I mean, I put up with it a few years myself. I did. I actually did. I put up with, you know, crap for a little bit in my life when I was going to high school. And even though I am still going to high school, still, you have to be able to get past the point where people will hate on you. That's just reality. People will hate on you, but you have to get away from them. You have to be able to get away from the haters. Once you get away from the people that are a bad influence or hating on you or bullying you, then you will be able to live the best life you can. You will be able to follow your calling, follow your dream. You will be able to do all of this. All of this. You will be able to do it. You will be able to do so much once you have gotten to the point and you've passed the haters, the negativity, the bad comments, the bad energy. Are you very you're very fortunate, dude. I wish you all the best. You can be the same way though. That's what I'm saying. You can be the same way. And Judah Van Weirden. And by the way, shout out to Judah Van Weirden. Just typed in the chat. And like I've been saying, you can either stick with the people who are bullying you, or you can get away from them. Once you and if you choose to stick with them, you're not gonna. I know I'm repeating myself, but it's true. It's true. I at this point I don't care if I've said that multiple times. I say that multiple times because I mean it. I mean that 100%. You have to have ambition. You have to have courage, strength, integrity. Once you have ambition, knowledge, strength, integrity, all that, then you can truly live the best way you can. And also, once God has called you to do what you are meant to do, and you have knowledge, strength, integrity, ambition, and all that stuff, He will. Chaos Candle, He will show you the way. He will show you the way. God will show you the way, Chaos Candle. You just have to. It'll take time, but you'll have to wait till He actually appears to you. And when He appears to you, you will know it. Trust me, you will know it like I did. It'll be exactly like the experience will be the same experience I had. Trust me. I know this. Yo, finally, where have you been, 10 out of 10 gaming? Jeez. For Pete's sake. Finally. Anyway, hi 10 out of 10. How you doing? Shout out to 10 out of 10. He's a great guy. Check him out. Also, shout out to Reggie. Shout out to 10 out of 10. And shout out to True Bren. Anyway, back to what I was saying. And like if God, sorry, I was busy working. That's okay. It's completely understandable. That's why I kind of went on for as long as and I'm surprised I'm still able to go on. But yeah, like I was saying, you can't let people. Sorry, I wasn't done with my message. That's okay, Chaos Candle. That's okay. But like I was saying, you can't let people, or haters push you around. If you do, it will hurt you later on in life. Trust me. And if you talk to the wrong people, that will also affect you later on in life. And if you surround yourself with all the right people and you do all the right things and you follow the right paths and you follow what God calls you to do, you will, and you again have the ambition, the passion, the knowledge, the strength, the integrity to do what you want to do. You will live. That's when you will live the best life. If God is really real, He is helping people that curse His name. Why do you think that is? If God is really real, He is helping people that curse His name. Why do you think that is? Okay, let me set this straight right now. Oh, thank you. Let me set this straight. So, let me set this straight. You just gotta believe. Thank you, 10 out of 10. You just gotta believe. And let me set you straight right now, 10 out of 10. Or not 10 out of 10. Ugh, I almost said 10 out of 10. Okay, I meant Chaos, Candle. Let me set you straight here. People do curse out His name, but you gotta ask for forgiveness for doing that, and He will forgive you for doing that. Honestly, He is amazing. He's worked many miracles. He is a healer. He is like the greatest he's like the greatest ever. Like if He can take me out of depression, imagine what He can do for you. Honestly, if He can take me out of depression and tell me I have a gift to do music, imagine what He can do for you. Imagine what God can do for you. And don't forget that Jesus did die on the cross to forgive us of our sins. And the thing is, so many people are happy and content with their lives and they don't even believe in Him. Why do they have good fortune and you do not? That was a good question. Well, I believe that there is no such thing as good. There's no such thing as good or bad fortune. It's not a chance. Life isn't a chance. You just have to hope for the best. Again, it's about taking that leap of faith and not having fear. And if you have fear, then you're not going to make it. But if you don't have fear, if you get over fear and you are able to overcome most of the stuff, most of the hate, most of the negative energy, most of the, most of the crap that the that haters and whatnot put you through, if you're able to overcome that, then and only then are you able to get, and only then are you able to see who you are as a, you can see and figure out who you are as a person. And there there are a lot of people who will bring you down. Don't listen to them. Don't listen to the people who bring you down. Surround yourself with good energy. Surround yourself with people who will bring you up, who will lift your spirits. It's all about that good vibe. It's all about the good vibes, the good energy. It's about all of that, man. It is. It honestly is. It's about all of that. It's all about the good vibes, the energy, the positivity. And once you have surrounded yourself with people who are good influences, who bring you up, who are full of positivity, and all that. And once God has, and also once God has spoken to you, then you will realize that you have ambition, you have passion, you and He gives you the ability to have ambitions and whatnot. God set challenges for all of us, and He is there to guide us through those hard times, and He is always there. Yes, true. Peace and love you, man. I'm leaving, so I'll see you later. Thank you, Chaos Candle. I appreciate it. Anyway, back to what I was saying. Um, if you have the, or if once you get to crap, once you are able to see through God that you have the ambition, you have the strength, the knowledge, the integrity to do what you want to do, that's and that's the only time where you will be able to live the best life like I am. It took me a while, but now I am living the best life I can live. And the thing is, it took me a while to understand who I am as a person. But now that I know who I am as a person, and now that I know what my mission is, what my mission is on this earth, I am fulfilling that. I am fulfilling my mission. I am living my best life. I don't care what anybody says. If I don't care what anyone says to me. If someone comes up to me and says, "Oh, you're not good enough." So what? That's your opinion. Or if someone comes up to me and says, "Oh, you're never going to make it. You're not going to get there." Big deal. That's your opinion. I really don't care. If you're going to hate on me, I wouldn't I wouldn't like allow I wouldn't how am I going to put this? If someone came up to me and started hating on me, I'd be like, "Cool, that's your opinion." But I'm not going to go based off someone else's opinion about me. If it's negative, there's a difference between having a negative opinion and a positive opinion. I only go based off of positive opinions. If you go based off negative opinions, then you're gonna spiral into a you're gonna spiral downward. But if you listen to people who fill you with positive opinions and positive comments, then you will build yourself up. You will continue to be the best you can be. Don't let anyone or anything stop you, and
and never stop having faith in the Lord. That's what I exactly. That's what I mean. Like as soon as I found faith in the Lord, that's when He started talking to me, and He still continues to talk to me, which is awesome. He enters my dreams and He speaks to me. Not many people have that experience. I happen to be one of them. That's why I'm able to read my own dreams. That's why I'm able to, that's why I'm able to that's why I'm able to write out music like this. For example, I know you can't really see it that clearly. Yeah. Yeah, hang on. Camera. Work with me. That's why I'm able to do stuff like this because God directed me to do that. And just last night I was over at Amy Chada's place, who helps run the gathering, and I made this. It's a painting, and I it took like no effort. Literally, that took no effort. So if if me writing takes more effort than me painting, or actually, I shouldn't say it takes more effort, but it's more thought process. Painting is a calming thing. Painting will actually help you think of ideas. It's all these little things that will help you. If you find something that's calming that'll help you think, do it. Do it. Honestly, even if it's something so small, do something that'll help calm you that way you can think of either music, writing a book, whatever it is, just do it. Just just if you have a D wait, what? Delucting? I Deluciding helps me? Decluttering helps me think. Can I come over? JK. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Closing on wait. Wait, can I come over? Wait a minute. Dude, this is truly incredible. Thank you, thank you. Just kidding. Wait a minute. No, 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 no. No, no. Hold on. I know. I think I know who that is. I think I know who that is. Oh. Is that my bad for spoiling your speech? No problem. Is that no cool channel name? Is that Noah? Is that Noah? I don't know. Anyway, um like I was saying, if you if you oh, okay. Cool. Um um cool. Anyway, okay. See you 10 out of 10. And by the way, cool channel name. Who are you? I want to know. Now I'm curious. What is your name though? What is your actual name? I feel like I know you. I feel like I know you now. Before I get back into my speech, I feel like I know you. Um anyway, like I was saying, you have to push. I'm in Florida. No. What is your real name? Like your actual outside of YouTube. What is your name? I feel like I would know you in person. I feel like I would know you in person. Cool channel name. I feel like I would know you in person. Um anyway, like I was saying, you must get past the negative energy and negative comments. you have to stick with the positive energy, the positive comments. That's it's stuff like that that'll keep you going. And even doing like like I was saying, even doing the littlest. I can't believe I said that word for the first time. Littlest. It feels weird. Littlest. Even doing the littlest thing that to help calm you down, to help you think. Whether it be for Cool Channel, whether it be decluttering, whether it be solving a puzzle, whether it be, you know, whether it be hanging out with a friend, whether it be um whether it be um whatever it is, just find what calms you down. Nice. Playing World of Tanks. Sweet. That's an awesome game. I highly recommend it. Anyway, find whatever it is that would calm you down and help you think, because at the end of the day, everything is a thought process. You have to think logically about everything in life, because once you start thinking with logic, you begin to understand more. You begin to see more. You begin to I can't believe I'm struggling with this. You begin to you begin to think clearly, if that makes sense. And once you're able to think clearly and able to get ideas down, those ideas that are your thoughts can be written down, and whether or not you decide to take action on those thoughts is your own choice. You have to take the action to kind of you have to have the ability to kind of like take action on those thoughts, those you have to follow those dreams that's given to you by God. And yeah, exactly. My point exactly. Writing all your thoughts and all your dreams and whatnot down makes them that much more real. They're no longer dreams. Yes, the written word. Yes, the written word. The Bible. The Bible is an actual thing. It took a few. Attempts. I think it took a few attempts before getting each part right. But that's a good example. The written word. The Bible. The Bible. It took a few tries before they're actually able to perfect it. They had to get all the right wording in. And that's why I'm saying you have to write what you're thinking down. That way you can make your thoughts real. That way you can make your dreams real. That way you can make your abilities known, your gifts known. And once God has like talked to you in your dream, or however he communicates to you, once he has done that, then you will be able to master the gift that you're given, your calling, your given ability, if you will. Jeez, I need a drink here because I've been talking for so long. and and also once you are able, natural talent, yes, again, natural talent, your natural talent that you were given by God. It's the gifts that you're receiving from the Lord that is like when it's the gifts that you were given by the Lord that truly makes you realize who you are. Yes. See? Cool. I didn't Wow, you're a builder. That's awesome. Continue to do that. Continue to build things. Oh gosh. Oh, this is amazing. Oh. Oh gosh. Ugh. Go get me a Kleenex. Okay, I'll end it off with a main point here. Anyway, um anyway, I know this is like an hour long live stream, but my main point in all of this is just follow your dream. Once God's My main point is once God has called you to do something, do it. That's all I'm gonna say. Thank you, Savage Nation. This has been your boy King LJ signing off.